Alright guys, quick tips with Coach K. I know some of you have said these make you dizzy when I walk around and I talk, but tough shit, I think better when I walk and talk, and I'm trying to get this done at work for you guys. So, here we go. So you guys asked about the last time I did an intentional diet. Now let me remind you, I hadn't dieted in like 2 years before I did that, and I did it strictly for experimental purposes. Just to show you that you don't significantly have to cut calories when you go into a diet. Number one, make sure you've been eating enough calories and you haven't been excessively dieting or living in a calorie deficit for like your fucking life, because most of you do that. And that you're not living off of 1,200 calories. You guys need to eat more than a toddler. Okay, first and foremost, you need to make sure you have that nailed down. 2, lifestyle matters. Your lifestyle is not set up to keep your stress low and for you to manage consistency and adherence with a diet. You need to take a look at that. Like, manage your big rocks first. Sleep is huge. You guys have to make sure you're getting sleep and reducing stress as much as you can. All right? Those are the big things. So when I went into an intentional diet, and I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet, so we're not on here forever, I tend to ramble. I was eating about 2,000 calories when I started. I simply just reduced that about 250 to 300 calories. Like, that was it. I do a meat-based diet. So the way that I did that is I'm going to reduce my fats because I want to keep my protein high. I'm going to keep my workouts, consistent. I really didn't change those much. So I only cut like 250 to 300 calories. My diet went really quick. I mean, it really only took like 4 to 6 weeks. I didn't really have a lot of weight to lose. This was just for experimentation purposes. As far as workouts, the only other thing that I did was I increased my steps from, I typically average about 15,000. I increased those to 18. That was it. Yes, that's a lot of steps. And it took me being really intentional to get those in. But I stayed consistent with that almost every single day. Kept my calorie deficit, and the way that I did that is I ate more ground chicken. Like, guys, I eat for function. I can eat the same fucking thing every single day. It doesn't bother me. I know some of you aren't like that, but if you're eating a lower carb diet or a carnivore diet, because that is the majority of my audience, so that's what I'm going to talk about, you're going to reduce those via your fats. So I just ate leaner meats. So it's going to be things like seafood, ground chicken, chicken breasts, things like that. When normally trying to keep your calories up high, more towards your maintenance levels, if you're just eating meat or keto or whatever freaking label you want to put there, you're going to want to keep your fats higher and choose higher fat meats. I mean, that's it, guys. It's really, really simple. That's pretty much it. Slow down when you eat for any diet, no matter what you're doing. Be mindful when you eat, chew your food. It's going to help you with digestion. It's going to help you with everything. Those were my big tips. That's really all that I did. Consistency is everything. It has to be something easy for you to do. So some of us need to throw in a refeed day, which is, the sexy stuff. You guys need to manage the big rocks first before you start worrying about carb cycling or fat cycling or anything like that. Get a routine down. Success routine is everything. Your habits nailed down. Make sure you can stay consistent with eating enough protein. For me, I eat a more higher protein approach. I would say most females, on a meat-based diet, thrive fairly well, around that. I don't know, guys. I'm just throwing out a general range. Just from personal experience and clients, thrive around that 130 grams daily. I mean, some thrive even all the way up to 200 grams. We're all going to be different. And then just play around with your fats. So I hope this answered your question. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Love you guys. Peace out.